You ready to fight for breast cancer? You ready to fight for good health care? I give a damn, you give a damn, I give a damn. I give a damn, I give a damn. You give a damn, oh, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn. Oh, you didn't know, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn. Is it start?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to a show that is filled with edutainment. This is the I Give a Damn Jam. And I'm your host, Rico Jerome, and I'm here with my hostess with the mostest and a couple guests that you're about to get blessed by.
Yes,
Let them know who my co-host is with the mostest. Let them know what's up.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Melissa B. Neal. I better throw the Witsy on the end.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. If you know right. We have two DC legends in the building. These men have come a long way in their journey, and they are doing their thing very well. And they give a damn about the culture. They give a damn about their community, and they give a damn about this show. They came. So welcome in Big Nut Productions, y'all. Let's give it up for Big Nut.
Yes, he's a big deal.
Hey. You know what I'm saying? So yes, indeed. This has been an interesting moment. We also have another gentleman in the building, MC extraordinaire, as well as wordsmith and leader, and king in his own right. We're gonna give it up for Nate World Changer.
That's the social media tag.
Okay.
Nate Douglas.
It's really Nate N8.
Yeah, N8. Yes.
Past it. Okay, that's indeed. Welcome Nate into the building, y'all. That's indeed. We're getting ready to tune into the theme of the show is the power of music and how you use it. So we are getting ready to turn this into a segment. John, could you go ahead and cue that in? I'm not sure if I can really hear John.
Whether it's Mozart, Joni Mitchell, Adele, or newcomers like Frank Ocean, music is powerful and has existed in all cultures throughout history. But why do humans find music so addictive and pleasurable? At its core, music is the combination of audio frequencies and intricate patterns floating through the air and clashing together in your ear. Much like your eyes process light, your ears process waves of sound and trigger a state of excitement and sometimes pleasure in your brain. Humans experience pleasure from many stimulants such as food, sex, and drugs. But because many of these stimulants are necessary for human survival, the body has created a system in which it rewards you for achieving them. What's really happening is the release of a neurotransmitter in the brain called dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical responsible for making you feel good. When dopamine is released following a reward, such as a delicious meal or winning the lottery, the neurotransmitter causes a feeling of pleasure and satisfaction. Drugs, such as cocaine, take advantage of this pathway by increasing the amount of dopamine, or rather, preventing its removal, causing continual stimulation of your neurons, which creates intense moments of pleasure. Music has the ability to create a state of arousal, causing pupils to dilate, blood pressure to rise, and the brain to fire in auditory, movement, and emotional regions. And even though music does not have a direct survival benefit, this emotional reaction causes a release of the feel-good chemical dopamine. Though the exact evolutionary reasoning is unclear, the amazing fact remains: music chemically alters our body and makes us feel great. And in the same way that a drug-induced dopamine surge leaves you craving more, music becomes addictive. The dopamine tells your body it was rewarded and creates the desire to seek out more. Even though music enjoyment is entirely subjective and intertwined with cultural and personal experience, the chemical effects remain consistent amongst the human race. A perfectly natural drug of happiness. Got a burning question you want answered? Ask it in the comments or on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe for more weekly science videos.
Music. And brother, that's how I'm coming to know about you. You know what I'm saying? You know, the streets gonna talk. The streets gonna say, hey man, you going to Nuts joint? You going to and I be hearing it like it is the last place you do not want to miss one of his events. So I had to start following up on him. Then the next thing I hear him on the Tomo show. Shout out to Tomo show and the crew. And you were breaking down some good things about bands and what they need to know. And it was interesting for me. I really enjoyed your interview. Shout out to Molly, who's in the building also, holding it down for us. But we welcome them into the show, Big Nut. Let them know who you are, where you're from, and what you give a damn about.
Hey, DMV, I'm just putting you on notice. Big Nut is here. I'm one of the rising promoters in the city. And my ambition far as with this promotion game is to bring my people together. So I'm saying, like, far as with love, you know, with unity. And my other business man is this this let's get us in one place and let's have some fun. So it would be me, it would my drive was far as becoming a promoter, you know, saying to see how far I can go with this game because it was something that I explored at first.
Right.
So then I done developed the love for what I do, and a lot of things that I do is it's like it's more about the people. You know what I'm saying, about the people because I'm one of them promoters. I'm saying that I got love for the people. It's not about the money. You know what I'm saying, because the money never meant nothing to me because I was raised up that way. Far as with that and went through trials and tribulations because of that. But
Yeah.
when I came back, it was just that, my love was, man, and because this is something that I planned.
Yeah.
So my plan is kind of play out now.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So I started off with the cabarets.
Okay. Hold up. Before you even go down memory lane, let me ask you, what was your first show that you actually got to promote? And how did that go?
My first show was at the Upscale Ballroom. I threw a cabaret, and it was like I was encouraged to do it. Because when I came home, I was around a lot of people that was, as far as like in the music business, in the game, James Funk, Storm and Norman, and dudes like Wap Craig and Jock. They always encourage me because they seen the love that I had, like, just coming around, and they said, throw a party, man. They said, and I was just be like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. So I just took it upon myself, and I went to the DJ who I was working for. I was setting up for and everything, and I was all over the place, everywhere, just observing the scene, observing like the people and everything. So I just took a chance. So I just went to him and said, man, how much do I have to give you? So I said, my father throw a party. It's my birthday. He said, man, look. So he said 500. So I gave him 500.
Yeah.
So I went to over there, the Upscale Ballroom, booked the Upscale Ballroom, and it was like I was so amazed to see how much support that I had because the people really came out. It was like people couldn't even come in, they couldn't even get in the building. They shut it down from the outside.
Right.
So it was like,
that's the type of stuff we need.
And that was like my
coming out party.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, did you always have that charisma? Like, did you have the charisma and then you just jumped into it and it was there? Like, did you always have supporters around you? Or? It
probably came because of my past, because I was always a stand-up type dude. And I always kept it real with everybody. See what I'm saying? So it was like, the only thing was my downfall was my lifestyle. My lifestyle took me away from here for a long time. So when I came back, everything was different. So it was like I had to adjust. So I'm saying, to what was going on, like far as out here, like far as people, places, and how this world has transformed over to something different as far as with the violence and everything. So it was like I just had to adjust. So I always, even when I was in, I recognized that I was a leader. Because
that's what I'm saying. Like, okay.
Because when I came in, it's like all the old timers, they snatched me up. They will always want to be around them. Mm-hmm. So then I started doing coaching basketball, football, playing football is doing a whole lot of things. It's like everybody just, like for us, when I came home, it's like I just I got a lady gave me a chance, like Foss was over at the Department of Mental Health. So I'm saying, I was computer illiterate when I came home. What she did, she put me in front of that desk every morning and made me type. So I'm saying, until I got used to the keyboard.
Yeah.
And then once I got to the keyboard, got used to the keyboard, she seen something in me. So what she started doing, she started sending me out. And what I was doing, I started out like driving, messing with the Mentally Challenged. I was going to pick them up and take them to their doctor's appointments and bring them back, going to the schools. Then it escalated to where I stepped up in the game, where I started being in the court system, being in all the psych wards in the city. And it's like, me sitting there and talking to doctors and working. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm saying it was like 6 months later when I came home, and I'm still doing the same thing right now, other than far as go-go. I'm still, so it's like I'm dealing with a lot of people. So, and I'm making a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like 12 years in with this job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they love me, you know what I'm saying, because they see that, my
That you
boss
give a
said,
damn.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
it's
I'm
a courage.
I'm hearing that.
Yeah.
That you are you having a lot of success with everything you're touching because you're not doing it for other reasons. You're doing it to help people.
I'm doing it for the love of my heart.
Yeah.
It's the love of my heart. It's a drive.
Wins.
It's a drive. So it's like anything that I get involved with, I want it to be a success story. You see what I'm saying? So if I step up and fall, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna refocus. You see, I'm gonna refocus. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read my scriptures. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna come back, you know what I'm saying, with a vengeance. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do it again, and I'm just gonna keep moving. So it's just a drive in me, like far as with
Where'd
this
you get
promotion.
that Go Hard drive from, man?
Right.
You know what
Man.
I'm saying? Where did Go Hard? I mean, all right. What part of town you grew up in? Because I mean, I've been road.
Okay. I try to stay away from that, but we're gonna go back.
Where you from?
Okay, man. I'm from Southeast Washington, D.C.
Okay.
I come from the area of Langston Lane. You know what I'm saying? I was back there when Funk them was calling the lynch mob and all that. I was a part of it. I was one of the first ones who they snatched off the street because of the lynch mob. So I'm saying, so I left back in that era, so I'm saying, back in that era, but when I came back in this new era.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So it was like I was already known for the things that I was doing back then, as far as when I was in the game, as far as the hood. So the youngest, so when I came home, the youngest, they wasn't young no more. They was older.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So and another drive was when I first came home, I sat back in the alley where I put on the Facebook all the time and say we in the alley, baby. It's a roll call. When I hear we in the alley, everybody come out.
Yeah.
So I'm in the alley one night. I hear a lot of shooting. So I'm like, what's going on? So one of the little brothers come running around and he got shot in the back with a shotgun. But so when I come in, so when I pulled the shirt up, he had like a lot of pellets from a shotgun, from a distance. So he had pellets in his back. So I pulled the shirt up, so I was like plucking pellets out his back. So they said somebody hit around the corner. So I run around the corner. I see a young land up beside the building, half his head gone, half his face gone, but his eye open. And I'm looking. So automatic, I resorted back to my old ways when I seen him because this was never happened. You know what I'm saying, back then, but then it was like it was a change. So my thing was, I was like, I was kind of like, dramatized when I seen that. So the next day, what I did, I came in the community and I got around all the youngins up, and I had all of them in one circle, and I was asking them, what's going on?
Yeah,
man, what's going? Because it was different. It was a change.
Intervention, though.
Right.
That's hell of an intervention.
Yeah, it was a change. So they just gave a response. So I responded to them. So I was saying, like, I seen ones that was concerned. I seen ones that wanted to retaliate. But so I had to mediate the situation.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Mediate the situation. And
that's an OG move, though.
Yeah, and they listened to me. So that
gave a damn.
Yeah, and they listened to me. So it was like more like that's when I started, like, far as like having that passion. You see what I'm saying? We're trying to come into the community and change the mindsets of these youngers. So my thing with the No More Grave Zone with Tiffany is one of my biggest, advocates.
Say what it is again.
That's what I asked. What is it called?
No More Graves.
No More Graves.
No More Graves.
I like that.
No More Graves.
That's
so
deep.
My thing is like far as in the group, what I do, I preach being consistent, because a lot of organizations are coming to these youth lives, and what they do, they get what they need, and they'll leave. So then these youngers had a mindset where they don't believe in nobody or whoever trying to come in. Nothing but my thing was, when I came in, they already was aware of me. And then me coming in as a No More Grave member and advocate coming through, and then I developed, like, far as my job, I sit on the board with the ANC, everything. So they helped me. See what I'm saying? Like, far as provide resources. So when I come to the whole, I got packages for jobs, programs. I'm trying to get involved. So, and walks up in these courts. And I talk to the youngers now. Like, I just had 12 youngers about 3 days ago. So I'm saying, talking to them about the mindset, man, what's going on, why y'all killing each other. I say, man, y'all grew up together. One might call one a B nigga, and this and that, and they say, no, you run up, shoot them in the back. I said, what's the purpose? So they listen to me. So then I started getting response. So I started getting response. And the first thing would alarm me, they came out and said, they called me Coach Nut, because I coach too.
Mhm.
I'm like, Father, Coach Nut. He said, it's the old heads, man. The old heads, man, be trying to advantage take us. And I said, so does that mean that you have to pull out a gun and go? I said, does that mean that you got to kill your brother? I said, man, y'all need to, man, start learning how to live, man, like, man, amongst each other.
Yeah.
Show love. Y'all can do what I see 12 of y'all right here, man. It need to stay like this, man. Keep our circle tight, man, and just keep love. So it's like, you know, they like me. It's like I've been making a difference somehow.
Mhm.
Yeah, everybody. And
No, God is definitely
it doesn't
using.
really matter if you're doing go. It just
Go.
seems like
None of that.
people
I'm just
around
saying.
you,
It's
your
like
personality is infectious. You definitely are leading.
it's like whatever shoe that I put my foot in.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I try to walk on that, and I just try to walk in faith with everything I do.
Yeah.
Apart from God, you have no good thing.
Yeah, so that's that's my purpose, because I'm so happy to be here because I done been shot, I done been stabbed, I done had the nightmares, I'm saying, on different reactions or how that could have played out.
Mhm.
And then I just look up at the Lord and I just thank you, Lord, I'm saying, for keeping me here today because
Indeed.
I done survived a lot of stuff. I done been through a lot. So it's like, and I live and learn, and I've been around a lot of wisdom.
Right.
So I'm saying a lot of dudes that came in my life and this right there in my circle, you see what I'm saying, and and just helping me grow.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? So some people,
This is the divine room today.
some people, they might take me the wrong way because I keep it real. Mally tell you, I keep it real.
Mhm.
See what I'm saying? If I see a fault or something like that, I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna be like, come on,
Hold on. He was on his own friend show and he still gave constructive criticism. And the Bible has something that writes, open rebuke is better than hidden love.
Yes.
And so that's keeping it real with your brother. You know what I'm saying? If it's something in his nose before you get ready to talk to homegirl, be like, hey man, clean that up. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta appreciate the truth. And we definitely appreciate what you've been, giving us today. Yes, indeed.
I won't stop, man. To the Lord call me.
Well, listen.
My mission.
How could we help out with anything that you're doing? We have a lot of talented musicians. That's one thing that you do, but with this open graves, because it just perked my ears up. My father's actually a grave digger as one of his jobs that he does. But either way, I want to know about this. This is something that seems very helpful for our time right now.
Okay, right now, my mission is to keep Go-Go alive.
Mm-hmm.
So by keeping Go-Go alive, what I have become, because I came out with all the major, booking the major hitters, the band. So then I see that it was, it's like the game is kind of like shaky fast with the Go-Go, like fast letting the new in.
Mm-hmm.
So what I started doing, I started going with the undercard. I get the undercard. So when I get the undercard, they laugh at me and say, you can't do it. So then on that day of my event, shows are getting canceled because they come in a big nut event.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So now I'm the last. So now I'm the, I ain't laughing, but I'm just standing out.
Yeah.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And it's like, I look at dates. I check these dates out and I be like, okay, nothing happened this day. I put some on that date. Now you got the ones that come in when they stack the deck against you.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they haven't stopped Big Nut yet.
If you ain't got no haters, you ain't pop.
You booked the hottest in the city, though. You ain't booked the hottest in the city yet.
I'm not the hottest in the city, but I'm the one who they're watching right now. I'm the one who they got the hottest.
She's talking about town. You gotta hear it. So either way, we're gonna plug that soon. But no, honestly, the open no more graves. I wanted you to touch on that one more time. Is that the thing you're talking about with Go-Go? That's what you're saying, or no?
No, I'm saying like far as the Go-Go concept. I wanted to finish off like far as like bringing in the bands that need to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying getting these bands a chance. I'm saying to exceed the same way the bands before them. Other bands laid the format for them. So my thing is to come in and and just bring the new. Like I got a group right now who I'm promoting.
Okay.
All SS band.
Shout them out.
It's a band with a whole lot of talent. See what I'm saying? So my thing is getting them out there, promoting them, sometimes so the people, sometimes so I can put them in their head. Sometimes like a other one is in the head because I got all the talent in the world. I got all icons in the bank.
Hey, listen,
Oh,
listen, you hearing a lot of great information and edutainment popping off right now. We're about to pay a couple bills here, about to send it to commercial break. We're going to come right back and finish up with Big Nut. And then we have another special king that's in the building. We're about to bring in Nate, and we see y'all in a second. Yeah, Welcome to Win Network, where we are looking to create the win-win in business. Have you ever had the problem once you've shot some great photos or great footage that you needed someone to edit it? Look no further, we got your solution. Editors Are Us. Leave it to the experts for all your post-production needs. We are here for you 24/7. Post-production is our specialty, but we shoot, produce, direct, consult, and train anyone interested in digital storytelling and any form of video production. Music videos, documentaries, live streaming, promotional videos, corporate events, weddings, you name it. We can bring you broadcast quality production at a very affordable price. Come check out Editors Are Us.
You ready to fight for the cure? You ready to fight for breast cancer? You ready to fight for good health care? I give a damn, you give a damn, I give a damn. I give a damn, I give a damn. You give a damn, oh, we give a damn. You give a damn, you give a damn. You give a damn, we give a damn. Oh, you give a damn, we give a damn. You give a damn, we give a damn.
Right, and we're back. We're back,
y'all. Whoa.
It's been a great show so far, and it's just continuing on. Great energy from this OG here, and he's going to break down to you guys about what he also does, and it's a plethora. But this one, I'm very interested in knowing about No More Graves.
Yes.
Well, no more graves is a foundation, and I think we like 3 years, and is a foundation where we sit down, we advocate, we share our thoughts on how we can make a difference, like far as in the communities.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, so we put little things together. We didn't had marches. I mean, we didn't had the whole blocks set off. We didn't went in communities, and we did movie nights for the kids. And we didn't had a little fundraiser what we was doing before we even got got a little grant money and stuff, right? So what we just do little fundraisers and build money for some so we can give it back.
Yes,
it was all about giving back. So it's an organization, is a thriving organization right now. And we are opening the doors open and willing to, advance and move forward, with this movement.
Good. Now this sounds like something that, you have to give a damn. You know what I mean? You've obviously heard him talking about what he has gone through in his life. How can people reach you if they want to involve themselves with what you're doing with No More Graves?
It's a lot of people that's on my Instagram and my Facebook. My numbers available because it's on every flyer in the city with everything I do.
Okay. So tell them what to find you at Instagram then.
Instagram, big Michael Taylor Nut.
Okay. Michael Taylor.
Let me add him right now.
Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying?
Add him now, y'all.
Yes, indeed. You want to talk to the
Nut.
OG that's doing big things in the community and doing big things with music. Michael Taylor Nut. Right after. You know what I'm saying? That's 3 words, or you all together on Instagram?
It's all together.
All together. Michael Taylor Nut. You know what I'm saying? So this is like I said, a pleasure for me to get to meet this brother again and talk about his testimony and all the things that he's doing right now to help others. And that takes love. You know what I'm saying? That's the ingredient. You know what I mean? So we know about a couple of things he's doing. When is your next show that they can say, man, I'm going to Nut Show, man? You know what I'm saying? What's the next show?
I just did a show last Saturday. It was kind of like I told myself after that show I need a break. So I got my next show right now is I'll be doing every first Fridays of Hades with all SS band.
Okay.
And I'm looking for like an opener right now, like far as for that date right there.
Yeah.
My thing was that now why I got the go-go thing, so now my thoughts is and my plans is to go back to my first trip and start like far as for the winter and start putting these grown folks party together for the grown folks. Like just bringing the DJ.
Yeah. Okay.
DJ life back out.
Man. I don't make these things up. No, this is an inside joke. Everybody know I'm getting ready to drop an album called Grown Folks Recess. I got a show. Janice, shout out to Janice. She's gonna be on it. These folks is like a cast of Grown Folks Recess. We're gonna talk at the show. Anyway, listen, brother. We want to have you back because we appreciate your wisdom. Like we said, we have his information of how you can get to it. It's also going to be on the screen. John is going to put it up. Is there anything that you would want to give wisdom to those who might want to follow in your footsteps in terms of like promotions or something like that?
I just want to encourage, man, the ones, man, that far as like the negative mindset is, you know, and putting themselves down and got the surrounding that's coming around them. Sometimes they're trying to hold them back far as being successful. You see what I'm saying? Become your own man. Become your own leader. Stop getting caught up like far as in illusion. What you see, what someone else have. You know, start living your dreams. Start accomplishing goals, or set goals for yourself and go after them. Because it's right there. It's not hard. So you just gotta. It's the mindset. Change the mindset. See what I'm saying? If you're in a circle. If you're in a circle that you know that's not good for you, then step out that circle.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And move forward with your life.
Yes, indeed. Y'all hearing it here first. I Give a Damn Jam. Hey, John. Big Nut Productions. Yes, indeed. We get ready to welcome in Brother Nate, but we want you, John to drop a video of his. We already have that uploaded. And then when we come back from his video, we will be talking with Brother Nate on the I Give a Damn Jam show. Hey.
Bible like a Draco, make it say hello. Demons like the watch the body drop. I use the Bible like a Draco, make it say hello. Demons like the watch the body drop. Grab the Draco, see the halo, lift the spirit out your body. Push your spirit with my Draco, cause my Draco is the Bible. It's survival of the fittest. Kill the demon that's within it. It's not the ops that you see, it's the ops who are hidden. Let's go.
Devil couldn't finish me, I laugh at the enemy. Yeah, I blast at the enemy. Now the word is the remedy. God's arrow, part of God's artillery. I ain't never missing on the mission. Dropped on my knees, pop another clip in. God with me, I don't need a weapon. 100%, never give him less than.
Coolin' with my Mac 11. Psalms 37. Let me take the time to thank the Lord for another blessing. Lyrics straight from heaven. Stones house we steppin'. On the block preaching Jesus, we don't need a weapon.
Try to pick a fight with a young hitter. Jesus told me hold fast, turn a fire, get them. I can see it in their eyes, they so bitter. And I got a fully loaded clip spitting all scriptures. Speaking on the gang, better speak all facts. And any demon want it, they can get it, no cap. And I've been staying focused, I ain't getting off track. I'm just waiting on a return, cause I know we coming back.
Never wrapped the gats back when they had none. Then they got one, now they hot, son. Trigger finger itching for the Glock, son. 10 minus 1 on the dot, son. When the red dot come, he got so much rage, cage. A new body could've made the front page. 7 days of the week, but his mind's his gun, his words, his bullets. the tongue flaps on the track when they pull it. Blah, blah,
Gotta
blah.
hit him with half the clip, bro. I prefer to dump the mag on us, hit the bag on him, I'ma brag on him. Top rope, Undertaker body bag. Drag on him to the king and plant the flag on him. Never slack on him, I'ma drag on there. Snack for him, cause my rap form is a rare form. Watch the transform into Voltron, tell him so long. While we flow on, start smacking down, nigga, ain't prepared for him.
Spades in the game, put a sauce and a sling on a roll with a drink, throw it up for the king. Roll with a team that's cold in this thing, and we go for the kingdom, and that's that. It's fire burn so deep in my soul. Made I just can't let it go. Revival's upon us, and I know we was sent here to break down. You go Bible like a Draco, make it say hello. Demons like the watch the body drop. I use the Bible like a Draco, make it say hello. Demons like the watch the body drop. I use the Bible like a Draco, make it say hello. Demons like the watch the body drop. I use the Bible like a Draco, make it say hello. Demons like the watch the body drop.
You want to add a bunch of montages.
Testimonies at the back.
Hey.
All right, and we're back in the
Yes, sir.
studio, Washington Digital Media, right here. It's the I Give a Damn Jam.
Yeah,
We're back.
yeah.
We're back, and we're in the studio with the first-time guest. Give it up for Nate, y'all, the world changer.
Yeah,
Yes,
how you
N8,
feeling?
N8.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
indeed. Thank you, brother, for joining the show today, man.
I appreciate you having me, man.
Yes, indeed.
You know, Melissa, thank you for setting it up.
Let them know who you from, who you are, where you from, and what you give a damn about.
Yeah, well, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, by
Okay.
way of Kingston,
Yeah.
Jamaica.
Oh.
So my blood is full Jamaican. A
Okay.
plane ride had me be one of the Yankees of the family. So I was born in Brooklyn.
Okay.
I came to DC when I was about maybe 5. Can't call it DC. I came to Maryland
Okay.
when I was 5, but
Yeah.
DC was my city.
Yes.
I saw this tug of war happening here in Maryland
Yeah.
and DC. But I'm like, bruh, I crossed the street. I'm in DC. What you mean?
Yeah.
And then I noticed whenever I went back up top,
Yeah.
yo, son, you sound country. You been in Maryland too long, son. I come back here and it's like, yo, even to this day,
Yeah.
yo, you straight New York. You straight New York. And that just taught me early, like, I don't own none of this anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm Yaz, man.
Yeah.
And my territory is any territory he puts me to work in.
You know, I like that. Give it up. That's the way you define. That's the way you define it, because they be having things on TikTok where they show the PG guy. It's like the same dude, but it'd be like PG.
It's funny as
DC,
a mug, though.
and VA, and they be
Oh,
all
man.
going on each other, and it is hilarious. But
And the Baltimore dude, come on, what's happening, dummy?
they be like, oh Lord, this dude. You know what I'm saying? You got your own.
That's really funny, bro.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
give the I Give a Damn Jam viewers a little understanding on how you got into the power of music and how, you know, what's going on.
Where my camera at, bro? Right here.
It's right
What's
there,
right here.
straight ahead.
Man, to all the parents out here, man, don't neglect the impact of playing music while you clean up.
Yes.
And even if you don't think your kids is listening to it, they ain't gotta be. It's getting in their spirit.
Yeah.
I learned music from Bob Marley, Yellow Man, Barnabas, a lot of old Jamaican artists.
Right.
I learned music from people like Anita Baker.
Yes, indeed.
That
Keep
Rapture
that boy.
album playing nonstop with my sister. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
As We Lay. I was an R&B kid growing up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden I go in the room one day and see my cousins with these big Kango hats on. And they had the headphones like this and they trying. I'm like, what y'all doing? Yo, we scratching, yo. I said, what you scratching?
Yeah.
And then I saw this group called Run DMC.
Yes, indeed.
And man, dude, like I didn't realize it, but that was when my training started, man.
Yeah.
I forget your original question, but you see how that rabbit hole
Nah,
goes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
You answered the question.
Yeah.
You gave a damn about something that grabbed your interest and piqued
Yeah,
your
bro.
interest. Because that's the same way with me. I'm sitting there, you know, my mom's calling. I'm hearing these guys.
Yeah.
I've been hearing R&B. You know, I loved Marvin Gaye. I loved everything. grandfather had the barbershop with the jukebox.
Yeah,
This was a lot of different great music. But when
Yeah.
rap came in and hearing them, put together a whole song where they're just poetically painting a story, it just grabbed me from lots of different sides and started hearing dudes from all over.
Yeah.
So anyway, who was the first go-go band that you got turned on? How was that?
Oh
intro?
man, go-go was a straight DC thing for me, and I'm not gonna lie, and this is why I embrace everything. I try to embrace it even in my music.
Yeah.
Because everything kind of helped sculpt everything for me.
Yeah.
What got me in the go-go, dude, was when I first went to a go-go and realized I can rub up on these girls and I'm not gonna lie to
We
y'all.
keep it real at the- I give
and
a damn chance.
I'm a pastor, you know what I
Yes.
mean? But I keep it 100. I keep it 100 with everybody.
Yes.
So I'm crawling on the mic, bro.
Yes,
My bad. I think it's about to get on. me,
Yes,
fam.
indeed.
But
gotta
yeah,
matter
my
something
bad, y'all. Live TV, right?
Yes, indeed, man.
But yeah, that was the reason why I got into go-go, bro. And then after a while, because at first I liked it, but
Yeah.
I just, again, it was just about the girls.
Yeah.
And then after a while, you start
riding the
Yeah,
the
you
rhythm
start-
is infectious.
and then they do the right remake.
Yeah.
But for real, what I didn't realize was I loved go-go coming up, but because it was so popular, I didn't relate it to go-go. Because go-go to me was always something that had to be local.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize doing
Salt
the
and-
button.
salt and pepper, yeah.
I was rocking the go-go when I was a kid. The
Right.
world was.
Salt and pepper, all different types of. They was taking a little bit of our natural sound, yeah, and they do it all over the place now.
Blows me to this day, bro, the fact that people came in, seen our culture, but because they added originality to it, I say because they added originality to it,
Mhm.
they ended up making more money off of something that was created by DC,
Right.
cultivated
We
by
see that
DC.
countless times with different artists and songs.
Bothers me to this day, bro.
Hey, listen.
Hey, man.
That's all you know.
My bad. I get
We fight
fired
that
up.
fire. We're fired up.
I'm wondering, look, y'all.
I get fired up.
Listeners, look, I'm wondering because I've been trying to get Rico and Nate in the same room forever. So that's why I'm smiling because it's like you can see like
The
you can see
passion.
the rappers and the lyrics, and they just like, oh,
Yeah, I
bro.
mean, it's
I
real.
love it. I love it.
It is a real interesting.
When he
time
called
to
me, he
talk.
tried to keep it short when he called me. I was like, bro, this ain't gonna be a short call.
Yo, we both have something to
Hey.
say. You know what I mean?
So, my bad, but go ahead, fam.
No. I mean, the thing is, the evolution of both go-go and hip-hop for me
Yeah.
was like I was catching that at both times. I had this lyric one time. I was like, go-go, you'll always be my first boo, but hip-hop, I got a thing for you.
Yeah.
And it was like, dang, I feel both of them is attractive. You know what I'm saying? I like something about both of them. I'm
For
like,
sure,
I
for
felt like
sure.
I was cheating on go-go when I be all into rap sometimes.
For sure.
And but either way, who are your favorite bands and who are some of your favorite MCs?
I mean, naturally, Backyard, Red Essence. As I grew older and became a man, it was Subtle for me. I
Okay.
love what Subtle started doing and adding more to R&B to it. Of course, The Godfather,
yeah.
Chuck Brown. I didn't even know, we in the house. Run Joe,
Yeah.
run Joe. Then I had the Mickey Mouse shirts with all his lyrics on it. Growing up, y'all remember them
Of
joints, the
course,
Run Joe
of course.
shirts.
This is Throwback Thursday. You
Man,
just took
it
us
was,
down memory lane.
yeah, dude. Like it was, and that's why, like, how somebody gonna tell me I ain't DC?
Yeah.
Because I grew up 15 minutes across the street in Langley Park, Maryland.
Yeah.
And with you come to my TikTok liquor store every day, every week,
I'm saying that's like
and telling me,
109, you know what I'm saying?
like, come on, bro. Like, it's, for me, it's like, and I never claimed nothing. I wasn't. I got respect for Southeast. When I came here and lived in Southeast DC, Skyland Drive for 5 years,
Yeah.
I said, man, I got respect for every slum.
Yeah.
But I'll tell any American slum, come down to Waterhouse, Jamaica.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't
different
none of these slums here compare to what I see in Jamaica, famo.
Right.
But I respect what y'all go through still.
Yeah, it's still a current reality for different people.
Come
who still
on,
have to
bro.
survive.
Come on, bro. My bad. I know I
no,
swayed
no,
your whole question right
No, I
there.
like that.
I had a question.
I like that.
Yeah.
Your song that you released in 2021, Digital Avatar.
Nah, man.
I'll tell you something. We listen to that maybe once a week. But I'm gonna ask you what your inspiration was for the song. But one of the reasons why I really love that, because you pretty much said how we are desensitized. We're getting to the point that we see killings and stuff happening so much, and even the pandemic, all this stuff that's happening, we don't even have the same type of like, oh my God, this is happening. So what had you write that song?
Man, let me tell you, I'm sitting down in 2020, March of 2020, listening to all these hip hop artists give all these lyrics about the pandemic. And I'm like, Father God, when you gonna give me my lyrics for the pandemic? Because, I don't write for my, I just don't go right now. I gotta, I ask him for what to say. And then all of a sudden, dude, George Floyd happened. And then I seen this big puzzle and the connected dots. It was all connected, everything. The pandemic, racial issues, this country, and he showed me this big plan. All of a sudden, I knew why we were in the pandemic. I knew everything. He said, be careful though, son. You can't give him too much too fast. He said, start here. And I gave him a little slice with digital avatars. I thought about the fact that the communities and everything around us, for years, I went to a mega church, dude. And I honor the Apostle Betty Peebles to this day. She's a great teacher. However, that church was a mega church that every day I would beg the dudes on the corner selling DVDs. Yo, come to church with me. This joint different, bro. That mega church ain't nothing different, bro. It's a business. A couple weeks later, one of the dudes came out there and actually went up to the altar. And a week later, the church got separated because of some business. And I said, what about the hearts? And I looked around at churches that were closed. Meanwhile, I had just become a street pastor. I'm out here and I'm seeing this need that's still here. And churches stayed virtual. I'm not offending, no offense to no church or nothing like that. However, I thought about even, and I put it in a rhyme, like back in the day, pastors were paid to change up their sermons.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not a Republican or Democrat. I don't do this political slave thing. However, they came into our communities and paid off pastors to take away some of the shame that came with aborting a child. And they put Planned Parenthood strategically right next to in our communities.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look up the research, the very first woman in this whole country that was threatened to have her WIC and benefits taken away unless she gets sterile. She had 6 kids at the time. And they said, you got to go sterile. If not, we taking away your WIC.
Wow.
It was a woman in PG County back in 1950 something.
Yeah.
So the very first case of it happening was right here.
Right in PG County.
Right in PG County with a black woman.
Yeah. You're hearing it here first. So I give a damn jam. You just educated me, brother.
So the black church, the whole black church turned their back on it several times. And I'm looking at communities now that are barren with people that need us more than ever.
Exactly.
I'm out in these streets every day, every week, bro.
Yes.
And I'm seeing it.
Applaud that. Give it up for this.
And again,
give it up.
As you applaud, I appreciate that. But as you applaud, I realize I just made a mistake. Because I don't want to sound like I'm bragging on me, please.
No. We're giving it to God. We
no, I know what you're doing, but I put it out there wrong. Like, I'm not out there. He's giving me the power to be out there.
No doubt.
So I got to let me correct myself.
We giving it up for God first. Anyway.
You already, I know your yeah. I just want to make sure I correct myself.
We definitely know.
Because humility is important in this time, bro. It really is.
No question.
Humility and obedience, 2 of the most important things we need right now, bro. Because there's a lot happening. But just to answer your question, I just wanted to write something that would point out where we are, how we got here, and let's do something about it. The solution is there too. So I wanted to point out the past, point out how we got here now, and say, here's a solution for the future. We've ignored God for too long.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get more in tune. Because in 2020, he gave me vision. In 2020, he gave me vision.
Right.
That ain't no coincidence.
Right.
Yeah.
In 2020. So all you seeing right now is me running with a vision that Yah gave me. In what year, my brother? 2020. That ain't no coincidence. A lot of people got vision in 2020. That's why I applauded you and all these businesses y'all took off with. It's the vision of 2020. Y'all were a part of it. Anyway, my bad, bro. I get hype
you ain't
over
got
it,
my
man.
bad, nothing.
Because I see what he's doing right now, and it gets me hype, bro.
Indeed.
It really does.
Listen, he's going to be a part of the jam session, and that's why I call this an edutainment hour. Because you didn't know these gentlemen, now you know a little bit about this story, and I hope you have really appreciated, how the creator puts it together. So, what song you going to be doing for us in the jam session?
So in the jam session, I mean, she mentioned digital avatars. Am I doing 1 or 2?
You doing 2?
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do 2. I'll start off with digital avatars since she asked about it, and then I'll finish with the new single I got out right now, Got a Level.
Let's talk to you all. Hold up. You said what now? What was it called?
It's called Gotta Level, GOTTALVL. It's on under N8, N and the number 8 music on all streaming platforms right now. That's the new single. The album drops on Black Friday. You can pre-order that album though by November 4th. It's only $6 if you pre-order it. My brother got to hit a quota of 300 sales in 1 year. Look, man, I'm trying to do that in pre-orders. Can y'all help me?
That's what I'm saying. We got my pre-order. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to run away like that. But you know, closed mouths don't get fed.
That's what we doing. You don't have to apologize for any of that. That's exactly why you're here. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to, line John up. Shout out to our homie John, who is a part of the I Give a Damn Jam team. You can't see him here, but he's Molly and Mr. Molly Moss is also see him about CMOS. If you need CMOS in your life, this brother got he is the plug for that and other things. But yes, it's been a great opportunity to network with everybody tonight and share our wisdom. That's the name of the YouTube channel, Wisdom Inc. Network. But you have a testimony, a calling to do what you're doing. I really applaud you being obedient to the caller.
Appreciate you, man.
We need that out here, and we appreciate you joining us today. Big Nut, I love the testimony and the energy, man. Keep cranking them out. We look to be networking and doing what we're doing. Molly, thank you for another show. Ron hunting the back the truth. He got the t-shirts to a little bit of everything. He pressed up it. No, that's the other dude in the back. That's E in the back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D.
No.
Shout out.
I say, okay, I got it wrong.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna get ready to go into the next room, and you're gonna be performing over in the next room.
Okay.
In a few. Got Queen Nene back there setting up everything, making sure that like I said, it's so important to have good teammates and team members. I'm blessed to have some good folks around me. That's working together to show that we give a damn about a lot of folks out there. And thank you for for coming through the show and giving us your music.
Hey man, if y'all don't mind, have me back, man. I love this platform, bro.
We want to Give a Damn Jam tour, God willing, Breast Cancer Month. We have a lot of good things coming up, and we want to pack out some spots. We need to talk to Big Nut Productions. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Breast Cancer Month is real serious for us around here. That's kind of what the show was started from. I'm throwing concerts to raise awareness for my mother with breast cancer. So that's how I came up with the idea. I Give a Damn Jam. So we're getting ready to go to another video by Nate. John, you show that, and then we're going to get on over to the next room, and we're going to hear this brother do his thing. And you all have been edutained. Have you not been edutained? Yeah. All right.
Appreciate you.
They saying Nate, but all that's going on in the world, brother, how you feel? Tell us how you feel.
But that's the whole tragic point, my friends.
I don't feel nothing.
What would I do?
I'm numb.
If I could suddenly feel.
A lot of you empaths can relate.
And to know once again.
When anger is like the only thing they want you to feel, and everything else feels fake.
Feel is real. I could cry.
Nobody knows the real from the fake. And we're all digital avatars in some way, form, or shape. Thank God for expression.
Tell me what would I do if I could feel?
Yeah.
They want me to sell hope, but no, I'm thinking militant. Wonder why they can't stay afloat, no discipline. Scared of the water to their back, so they hesitant. If all they know is lack, then the fear takes residence. I got that medicine, like Tesla versus Edison. They steal your inventions, no honorable mention. Work hard, they bogart, snatching your pension. They only applaud when you serving them Benson. SSI looking real insecure, like little dudes in sports cars or scissor doors. But I've been flipping the script more than luchadors. So black business, support that. Witness the poor dad that came back from Iraq with one leg. Learn to trade but can't work it. Now the army done deserted them, dying to slow murder. A crackhead, pre-existing conditions to say the least. Now corona's unleashed, cause we was all asleep. Easily sheep to any master we see. Cloud of pastors so cheap, they watered down sermons. Politicians played meek. We sat back and learned it. They recruited for the fee. That's another fetus murder, so don't never see your birth. Know what you make a church worth. Election capacitors don't wanna join either. Real pastors focus on that koinonia. Transformation from a church to a mausoleum. There's souls on the inside. We can't ride with accomplices. The black genocide, I ain't never lied. Most die, secret place, only time I ever hide. I'm a living, not die, feeling glorified. Anger nullified, got me feeling I'm alive. Cause we digital avatars, lost in the field. And I'm too real, and this is why I can't feel. Oh, what would I do? No pain, just to feel again. Oh, what would I have to compromise just to feel again? It's like you gotta give up something to exist in this world, you know? Follow me. The old things don't go. Ride with me, side with me, don't collide with me, coincide with me, vibe with me, die if you're 50-50. Born again, thousands of deaths, thousands of reps. Still couldn't possess the strength to alter my steps. See, this is God given, this is hard living, mixed with epiphanies driven by the Holy Spirit. I'm chilling, what could have been it? Been spending a G a day with different women living the clean ways. What would I gain if I profit the world minus my soul? Living for the moment when eternity is yours. When I'm buried in that hole, no need for the dough. So the wide road froze, man, the narrows rose gold. Now that I know what my life here is worth, I'm injecting God's heaven in the veins of the earth. So on your mission, hope you make good decisions. Use your intuition, your vision, help you fix your condition. Go be a king, identity's a pretty big thing. Ever wonder why they changed your name? They couldn't leave it the same. History strange, you ain't started as a slave. Remember what you were before they came. Claim royalty, yeah. Oh, what would I do if we all knew our identity? And we all stop treating Father God like a friend of me. Get more acquainted with the one who created all things that exist. The old things don't go.
What would I do if I could reach inside and to know how it feels to say, I like what I see.
Welcome to Win Network, where we are looking to create the win-win in business. Have you ever had the problem, once you've shot some great photos or great footage, that you needed someone to edit it? Look no further, we got your solution. Editors Are Us. Leave it to the experts for all your post-production needs. We are here for you 24/7. Post-production is our specialty, but we shoot, produce, direct, consult, and train anyone interested in digital storytelling and any form of video production. Music videos, documentaries, live streaming, promotional videos, corporate events, weddings, you name it. We can bring you broadcast quality production at a very affordable price. Come check out Editors Are Us.
side with me, don't lie with me, coincide with me. I'm proud of the world, man, it's my soul. Living for the moment when eternity is yours. When I did it in the hole, no need for the dough. So provide those days, man, the night is so slow. Now that I know what my life is worth, I'm injecting God's heaven in the face of the earth. So on the mission, hope you make good decisions. Use your intuition, your vision, how you get your condition, but we can. Identity's a pretty big thing. Ever wonder why they changed your name? They couldn't leave it the same. It's to be strange, you ain't started as a slave. Remember what you were before they came. Slave royalty. Yeah. Oh, what would I do if we all knew our identity? Then we all stop treating Father God like a friend. Let's get more acquainted with the one who created all things that exist. The old things don't go. Yeah. Good job.
Just got a request. I give a damn to do the first song that you, the first song that was in that video.
That first song?
Yes, the first one I got to do was on the show.
Yeah, the first one that was on the show is actually that's actually our Woo song right there.
Okay.
So that's my whole Stones House crew. There's 7 of us on that track.
Oh.
So we always said unless we all together and form Voltron, we just not gonna do that. So I can't touch that one.
Understand.
I can't.
All right. That's all right.
I want to say though, thank y'all for putting up with me that last track. I'm not in promo season no more.
Okay.
That song is a promo song, so I don't do it as much no more.
Okay.
Because naturally that beat, we couldn't get that beat signed off. So that song was just a promo song.
Okay.
And now that I'm not that much in promo season no more, praise y'all.
Praise
I don't
y'all.
do that song that much no more. So this next one right here is called Digital App. It's called Gotta Level. It's on all streaming platforms right now as we speak. So GOTTALVL, and I'm about to play it for y'all right now. Give me one second.
All right. Woo!
Yeah. All right. Yeah. As I stand at my podium, I give a note to them, talking to the symposium. All stay confused like they got low sodium. So yes, you don't go with them. To the Holy Spirit of the Lord, get a hold of them. You're not even the yoke of them. You ain't so disloyal with them, the enemy controlling them. Yeah, he usually roll with them. Long hair and dies like a long chair. Folding them, that's a pawn there, like long care. Put the host to him. He distracted, broken down with refraction. Homie, they bought that action. Look, they coming and flashing to get you. What's your life like? You dying for dreaming, I bet you. You think Christ like the salt of the cream, and I bet you. I discern what most will never learn. And turn the pages of books, that's a slow burn. Fire of the Holy Spirit that you never purge. Look at this tail spin, the tail when it took a left turn. Everybody got a level. For every level, everybody got a devil. Like a stone to a pebble, or a base to a vessel. You gon' have to learn the difference between the bass and the treble. Everybody got a level. Every level, everybody got a devil. Why's that? Like a stone to a pebble, or a base to a vessel. You gon' have to learn the difference between the bass and the treble. When he get it, he got it. See his thing, he gon' pop it. He the type to wreck your girl, don't know the meaning to stop it. After that, you have a war in the pocket. He hit the taxi, he locked it, and did it all for a profit. He sold butters. When it's time to get that dough, he strode brothers. Oh, the boy I look on liquor took smooth. Had a young face, clean slate. When he shaved, looked smooth. Easy for him to convince you he a good dude. Used his back for the wrong reason. Type of cat to wear black gloves in the warm season. Hot cheese when he smoke, but still wouldn't put down the dope. Fly is a zipper, but high off the dipper. What convince is something to get all up in a stripper gun? Dog, the signs say don't touch. Man, I don't give a what. That was his favorite saying. But yeah, the Jake Pip wasn't playing. Now he on his back, laying in the casket, decaying the state. People ain't surprised to see blacks being made. He was a good dude, that's what everybody's saying. Why he had to go? Oh, little do they know. Things don't always appear as they see. So be careful of the people that you choose to see. If you understand we all equal, you earn more. That's somebody that think you will equip from the door. Saying things don't always appear as they see. So be careful of the people that you choose for your team. If you understand we all equal, you earn more. every level, everybody got a devil. Why's that? Like a stone to a pebble, more bass to a vessel. You won't have to learn the difference between the bass and the treble. Key game, yeah. So all the youngins, key game. That's who it's written for real. Appreciate y'all.
Indeed, that's indeed true. That's fun.
All right. I love it.
See, his joint is on.
It's on.
Uncle
I'm about to
Nate,
say.
we wanted to ask you.
Cut that off.
That's part of the album right there.
Okay.
Oh, you get over we had a little snippet.
Yes.
I'm about to say he would have to play his instrumental if he did it.
Yeah, anything you do, he's connected to this.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, yours is on there. So if you could look up something on instrumental while we just
Any instrumental.
I'm gonna say that.
So
I'm gonna say
y'all
this
gonna
very
freestyle with
right.
each other?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
it sounds like a
I'm telling
plan.
that because it's like an easy little.
Oh, well, guess what?
Okay.
I'm gonna switch it to y'all because I can't surf the net. I'm on airplane mode.
Okay.
If I come off
Okay,
airplane mode, we'll get a call while the song's
Hey, man,
going.
you fly high over here with me because every level got a devil.
You want me to connect my phone? I can connect my phone.
You can.
Yeah, I connect my
just
phone.
came off of it.
Take
so,
yours off of
yep,
Bluetooth.
I'm on.
Okay.
gonna do this, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Let me do our closeout song.
Okay, here we go. Let me connect real quick.
Whatever y'all do, I'll just catch along and hop in.
Yeah, y'all jump on in.
Yes, indeed.
That's how we'll do that.
Always, man.
Turn your Bluetooth off.
Yo,
my
y'all
brother.
checking this I Give a Damn jam out. And this is how we close out our shows all the time with
What was the
music.
name of this system?
This has been the Power of
music.
Music show, theme show. Got the promotions, got the community activists, got the pastors,
What
got
y'all
a little bit
wanna
of
hear? What you
everything that's
put on?
making constructive moves happen.
The Barry White joint. You know
The Barry White joint?
Yeah.
Okay,
the instrumental.
I got you.
And you get on in the middle of the two
Yeah,
rocks.
get in the middle.
Two rocks.
We in the middle right here, y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all know how we do.
Instrumental.
yeah. I
Oh,
give
you
a
gonna be
damn
back to
jam.
back to
Shout out
back.
to Low
You give
U
a
Street
damn.
TV.
Rico, make sure I got the right one. Which one?
Oh. Right there.
That one?
Yeah, start from
Okay, stop again.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
How do I turn this up, babe?
Turn it up right now. And we gonna end it like
Stop
wow.
again it?
You gotta put it up on your phone too.
Okay, go on my
Yeah.
phone.
Here we go. Here we go. So,
All right, y'all, make it good.
one, two. See it. We got Melissa Neal with C. Ain't do it and they, you know, we get busy. Watch digital media. Uncut. Got the I Give a Damn shout out to Big Nut. This is how we get it pumping. We always sit back, do a freestyle, create a little something. My man pumping. Check out Nate in 8. About to give it to him right at the gate.
Yeah, usually I cause people a feat. Luckily, y'all caught me while the style was free. Yeah, I keep the rock stuck in the mindset. So a lot of people thinking when I'm speaking it, you're hiding that suit. That's what you call me. Let's do it. Michelle, B. Neal, you got the fluid. You got the juice started. Go ahead, get him. Go ahead, get him. And let's go.
I give a damn straight up. It's the I give a damn, yeah. I give a damn straight up. The I give a damn, yeah.
It's the I Give a Damn jam. Check this out on YouTube. Whatever your move, we coming through. We always want to do it hard yet smooth. Got the advice, the J.U. Vice with the mic device. We nice, and this is the full prep. Yo, we doing it all off the top. Got the good crop, got the go-go in the hip hop. Yo, this is the night tonight. We just send the kite, we do it over Barry White, and this is how we do it with the fam. You know the show is the I Give a Damn jam.
I give a damn, yeah.
I give a damn.
The I give a damn, yeah. The I give a damn, yeah.
I give a damn jam.
The I give a damn, yeah.
Yeah.
We got innate, we got Rico, we got innate, we got Rico, we got Mississippi, we got innate, we got Rico, hey, we got Big Nut, production in the backyard, in the backyard,
Big Nut Productions
in the backyard, in the backyard. I give a damn jam. I give a damn jam.
give a damn. That's how we go. Check it out. Y'all check these folks out on the I Give a Damn Jam. Y'all look them up. Check their show. Go to Big Night Production page. Go to NA's page. Go to Melissa V. Bill Witchy page. Go to Molly Robinson's page. Go to all these folks. Can't get rid of me now. Family. Can't get rid of me now. Family. I give a damn. Walking like damn. How we do it right here. This is our year. Yeah. We gonna say yeah, yeah, yeah. This is our year. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is our year. Yeah, 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 yeah. I give a damn damn.
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 Here we out. Yes, indeed.
Peace out to next week, y'all. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man. This was fun. Appreciate y'all. Who is that? It's gonna be the jam. Big Nat, my teammate. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We gotta get pictures while we got this right here. Man, you know you gonna be in charge of the pictures, so we'll organize the picture session so everybody can get ready to go home.
Okay, great. Let me get everybody photos right quick. Y'all did an excellent job. Excellent job.